Hey guys, how are you? Coach Mario checking in here. Just finished off week 2 of the Ultimate Reset. Lost another 5.1 pounds for a total of 15.5 pounds in 2 weeks. Feeling great. Still loving the food. Menu's amazing. You know, cooking your meals every day. Learning some new stuff that I didn't know how to cook already. I have one more week to go. This is going to be my last week of this challenge that I'm doing. My journey, 21 days of Ultimate Reset, cleansing detox. So this week I'm not gonna do a video like I've been doing. The first video down to shorts, second video with was it I'm too sexy for my shirt kind of music. You won't hear none of that in the background. Maybe I'll just share more personal about me. This last week has been a little bit emotional with the stuff that has happened in my life. Some of you know, some of you don't. But I would say I started my journey in January when I started P90X. I had to quit in February because I hurt my back. Took a month off. Wasn't too happy about it. And, I said, suck it up. Just go at it. Even if your back is fucked up, just go for it. So I started in March. I kept eating the healthy plan. Like I said, I was 225 January 1st. So April 1st, I said, okay, I'm going to finish the video and do P90X. So I continued the P90X, finished the video June 30th. I knew had some stuff in the middle that I had to do. I went to Summit. And so some of the videos I had to do, one in the morning, one in the evening, which is okay. I can handle it. I've been able to handle it. 4 hours of working out, not bad. And I lost the weight. I went from 225 in January 1st to 180. Then I did a little bit more training. I went down to 175. I've been doing good. Before I started the reset, I kind of cheated a week. I do apologize about that, but hey, I deserved it, right? I've been working my butt off. So I went up to 181. I lost 10.4 pounds the first week of the Ultimate Reset. I'm down another 5.1 pounds as of last night. So now I lost a total of 15.5 pounds in the last 2 weeks, like I said. But before this, it was back in 2002. I was in the Marines. I got a medical discharge because I hurt my back at my civilian job. And I herniated 3 discs on my spinal cord, which is my lower back. I broke a bone in my hand. My right leg looked like a freaking eggplant, a giant ass eggplant. With the damage that I had. I was still married at the time. I spent after I got my medical discharge and, my unit left, I didn't bitch out, guys. I was actually hurt. I spent about, I would say, 6 months in bed. I felt like I was paralyzed. Couldn't do much for myself at the time, but like I said, for those of you who know me, I don't like to give up. I take any challenge. That's why I'm a Ruby, right? And for those of you who know Gems, so I didn't give up. I kept going, and I lost some weight. I was already 265. My dad had a heart attack, and I didn't want to be next in line. And sorry about that. I didn't want to be next in line and have my kids come and visit me at the cemetery. So I set my mind and I set a goal. And I had lost the weight. I think I went down to 100. And I hit my comfort zone. I was like, oh, I dropped down 65 pounds. I should be good. The years kept going. That was back in 2002. It was around 2000. I think it was 2010. Yeah, it was 2010. I filed for divorce. And I think I was about 200 pounds. I filed for divorce. And that year, it was a horrible year. And it had nothing to do with the ex-wife. What it had to do was that I lost my kids for a whole year, where I can only see them. I can only see them one time a month, or sorry, one time a week. And that just crushed me. Gained the weight again. And I think it was about 2011, somewhere around August, where I was ready to give up. I had no hope I had no hope of me getting my kids back. All I wanted was 50-50, and of course, she was okay with the custody, how she had it, and I was fighting for it. Thank God, the family I have, amazing friends, they backed me up. And but like I said, it was around August, and I was ready to give up on everything. I had lost my job because I got promoted to a different company. The company fell out, so try to go back to the company. Same thing, no job, no kids. I was heavy, and I was like, what do I do? And that was a tough time, and I think that's when I remembered, or I still have my faith, and that was like one of the toughest conversations that I had, because I made my relationship with God a lot better than what I had before, and I had to have a conversation with him so he could put me back and pick my head up and tell me to keep going, because I had to do it for my kids. And not to brag, some of you have met my kids. And those two little angels are freaking amazing. No matter what, it always put a smile on my face, no matter how crappy I feel. Little Mario's smile, little Mario's humor, that kid reminds me of me all the time. And Kaylin, she's just an amazing little woman. She's always has my back for everything. Always worries about me. But yeah, when I gained the weight and I just felt crappy again. I wasn't happy at all with myself. I didn't love myself anymore. And that's probably the hardest part. So, I decided that was, January, and let it go by. I got my kids custody after fighting for a whole year. They finally realized, hey, the dad actually wants to be in the picture. I would have given anything just to have my kids. And so I got my kids back. And I was like, you know what? Everything for them. Everything and anything for them. I'm not gonna pass 225 again. So I started working out. I did the P90X. I was procrastinating so much just to do it again. But I said, no, after this, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it for my kids. And I did. So like I said, January I started. My goal was to hit 175. And I'm in the 160s now. That's freaking amazing. So, I'm going to finish this. After this, I have T25. Anybody want to join me? July 22nd. Doors are wide open. After I'm done with the T25, I'm going to do Body Beast. We'll see where it goes. One challenge after another. I've been through a lot. We said, chapter read, lesson learned. Never give up. Take risk. And that's just what I've been doing. So, I'm sorry about the tears. Sorry if I got emotional. But, hey, we're all human, right? Grown-ass man, he can cry too. So, don't judge me unless you know me. And, that's all I gotta say. See you next Monday. I'll do week 3. And, wish me luck. Keep your negative comments to yourself. Talk to you later. Take care.